Hey everybody, I'm Matt with Halloween Daily News. Welcome to the Halloween Show, episode 30. This is our first episode of May 2021, and in just the last few days, we got our first look at an upcoming independent Halloween horror film that you're definitely going to want to keep an eye out for. We also kicked off the industry's first in-person event of the year, and fans are asking Netflix for more Hubie. Here are this week's headlines. The industry's first major in-person event in over a year, the annual Transworld Halloween and Attractions Show, is back, and it's happening this weekend. The industry trade show is one of the biggest of its kind. It has created a major marketplace for the Halloween and haunt industry, bringing together hundreds of exhibitors and buyers. This year's event is happening at the America Center in St. Louis, Missouri through May 9th. We got our first official look at the new independent Halloween horror film They See You this week with the release of a poster and some stills. The film is directed by Tori Jones from a script that he co-wrote with Cheyenne Gordon. Jones told me earlier this week that his inspirations for the movie are Goonies, The Monster Squad, and It, and he likens it to a Halloween version of Jumanji. He says it's a coming-of-age movie centered around a group of outcast brothers who steal a mysterious board from a local oddity shop on Halloween and accidentally unleash a group of ghouls from another dimension. Filming has been completed and the project is currently in post-production. It will have its world premiere at Fright Night Horror Weekend in Louisville, Kentucky this October, and They See You is expected to be released in 2022. A fan petition is asking Netflix for a sequel to the network's 2020 comedy hit Hubie Halloween. Hubie Halloween was the top-ranked movie of 2020 on Netflix for the United States, and it finished in second place for the year internationally. After its premiere in October, Hubie became just the second movie ever to spend 14 consecutive days at the top of Netflix's daily top 10 list. In addition to Adam Sandler, the cast also includes Julie Bowen, Kevin James, Rob Schneider, Maya Rudolph, Ray Liotta, Michael Chiklis, Kenan Thompson, China McClain, Paris Burrell, Peyton List, Tim Meadows, and a whole lot more that I'm not going to name right now. In the film, good-natured but eccentric community volunteer Huey Dubois finds himself at the center of a real murder case on Halloween night. Despite his devotion to his hometown of Salem, Massachusetts, and its legendary Halloween celebration, Hubie is a figure of mockery for kids and adults alike. But this year, something really is going bump in the night, and it's up to Hubie to save Halloween. It was filmed on location in and around Salem. A recently launched fan petition on change.org urges Netflix to consider producing a sequel to what many agree is a new family-friendly Halloween staple for all ages. Hubie Halloween is currently streaming on Netflix. Definitely among our most anticipated new products from Trick or Treat Studios in 2021 is this new collection of 6 officially licensed masks from the 2019 Halloween horror film Haunt. And now we are so excited that they are finally in stock and available for purchase from our own online store. Each of the face masks was developed using the actual screen-used masters and made with injection-molded plastic to produce exact replicas of those worn by the killers in the movie. The masks each represent one of the iconic monsters of Halloween: a witch, ghost, vampire, zombie, devil, and clown. Haunt is co-written and co-directed by Scott Beck and Brian Woods of A Quiet Place and produced by Eli Roth. In the film, on Halloween, a group of friends encounter an extreme haunted house that promises to feed their darkest desires. The night turns deadly as they come to the horrifying realization that some nightmares are real. All 6 of the masks are priced at $19.99 each and available for purchase right now at HalloweenDailyNews.com/shop. And you can find all of those masks right now at our online store and read more about all of those stories at HalloweenDailyNews.com. Our main story this week is Batman The Long Halloween. It starts this summer when Part 1 is released in June. Part 2 will follow in the fall. Here's everything you need to know. Batman's Longest Halloween Ever begins this summer when Batman The Long Halloween Part 1 arrives on Blu-ray in June. Adapting the classic mid-1990s comic book story, the film stars Jensen Ackles of Supernatural and My Bloody Valentine '09 as Batman, along with Naya Rivera, the late Glee star who died in July of 2020, having already completed her voice work as Catwoman. The voice cast also includes Josh Duhamel as Harvey Dent, Billy Burke as James Gordon, Titus Welliver as Carmen Falcone, David Desmalkian as Calendar Man, Troy Baker as Joker, Amy Landiker as Barbara Gordon, Julie Nathanson as Gilda Dent, Jack Quaid of the upcoming Scream as Alberto, Fred Tatasciore as Solomon Grundy, and Alistair Duncan as Alfred. Chris Palmer of Superman Man of Tomorrow is directing from a script that reteams him with Man of Tomorrow's screenwriter Tim Sheridan. Inspired by the iconic mid-90s DC story from Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale, Batman The Long Halloween Part 1 begins as a brutal murder on Halloween prompts a young vigilante, the Batman, to form a pact with the city's only two uncorrupt lawmen, James Gordon and Harvey Dent, in order to take down the Roman, the head of a notorious and powerful Falcone crime family. But when more deaths occur on Thanksgiving and Christmas, it becomes clear that instead of ordinary gang violence, they're also dealing with a serial killer, the identity of whom, with each conflicting clue, grows harder to discern. Few cases have ever tested the wits of the world's greatest detective like the mystery behind the holiday killer. The MPA has rated Batman The Long Halloween Part 1 PG-13 for violence, bloody images, language, and some smoking. The Long Halloween Part 2 has officially been rated R for some violence and bloody images. The original 13-issue comic book story was published from 1996 through 97. There's been much speculation that director Matt Reeves' live-action The Batman will also be a loose adaptation of The Long Halloween. Bonus features on the Part 1 Blu-ray will include a sneak peek at this fall's The Long Halloween Part 2, as well as the DC Showcase short called The Losers, about a legendary ragtag team of World War II outcasts who find themselves marooned on an uncharted island in the South Pacific that is overrun with dinosaurs. It will also include two classic cartoons from the DC Vault. The Long Halloween Part 1 will be released on Blu-ray and digital on June 22nd from Warner Brothers Animation, DC, and Warner Brothers Home Entertainment. Part 2 will follow at a date to be announced this fall. How excited are you for Batman The Long Halloween? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of our original content coming soon, and mark your calendars to join us next Friday, May 14th, when we take the Halloween show live for the first time at a special start time of 5 p.m. Eastern. That's next Friday, May 14th. The Halloween show goes live for the first time. I hope you'll join me. Until then, I'm Matt Arts for Halloween Daily News. Thank you for watching.